here in Milwaukee. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, D.L. Hall. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
He steps on the bag, one up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
To the right side, Black. The throw to first. Out. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch misses. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Suzuki at second with 2 down. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-1.
Oh, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. That's the third. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill, the lefty, Jordan Wicks. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now the left fielder, Jake Bauers. The wind and the pitch. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, at times they come out early just to run the bases so that these guys won't forget in case they are able to break out and, get some hits and run around. But, yeah, in all seriousness, it's not a lot of fun when you're not getting on base, when you're not out there at least able to trade off. And a guy on second base, you get a knock, you drive him in, or you hit a double and you trade places with him. All that kind of stuff just keeps you excited about the game, and they just haven't been able to experience it very much.
Morel makes the catch for the out. 2 down. This is Bryce Terang.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a bunt towards third. Zips it across. And the inning. After 1. Back here at American Family Field. Top of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Ground ball right side. To first. And Swanson is set down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit, takes outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Adames, the throw to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Willie Adames stands in.
The shortstop,
Wicks, a 6'3" lefty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. To the left side, but it is well foul. The pitch. And ball 1.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And there's one away. And now Sal Frelick.
the right field.
Swing and a pop-up under it. They got it for out number 2. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Line, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
In the air, third base side of the mound. Morel makes the catch, and that'll do it. Milwaukee. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And one ball. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Top of the third, no score. That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. Third out, and that ends the frame. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Jackson Chourio. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting number.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Garrett Mitchell. Bunting for a hit, Morel. Throws to first in time, and the bunt doesn't work out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Bowers takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Corner. Gets it to first. Got him.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Eric Haas. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, execute.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ian Happ. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time up. And a good eye there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard to order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. High in the air, out to right. Frelick makes the grab, and there's one down.
The bat, number 7.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Rips that one center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Morel takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right side, Black. Over to first, and that is the inning. Cubs had 2 on this homer, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 4th, up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The wind of the pitch.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one hooked foul. And a pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Morel. There's one. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Fraley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Mervis, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing. He stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch, and he just misses. Mervis on at first. Nobody out. Gets the call, and the count 1-1. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Black. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1. That's to third, Terang. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. here at American Family Field. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
Wicks back to work. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
In the air to left, down the line. And there's one down.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out. Front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chorio. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right down the chute, strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Nico Horner. The line to kick the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up. And another ball. The pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Terang over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. Ball 1 there.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. The next pitch misses. 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now back.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
So man aboard. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 low. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Coming home. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now and we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Wicks back to work. Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Now here's Jake Bauers. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Haas. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Outside low. 1-0.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one hit to first. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a simple.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. D.L. Hall will depart. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Wade Miley takes over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball.
A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fought off foul. Good eye in that spot.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2-2 down. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Amaya lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And a swing and a miss. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Hector Neris, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Merriweather, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
This lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The lefty fires. That one ripped. And that is gone. So he goes yard to left. His 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Digging in, Sal Frelick. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pulled foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hoskins in the box lays off for ball 1. Frelick, the runner at second with 1 away. Hoskins pushes it foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Bounce to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball. Deep left field. That one is back. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Wicks done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. New pitcher after this break. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
One down. Tyler Black up now for the Brewers. And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and gone. That's worth the price of admission. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Back-to-back is 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
2 outs, nobody on. Now at the plate, Eric Haas. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat makes the play, and it's out number 3. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Back here at American Family Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball. The ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
At the belt and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't.
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Bryce Wilson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Horner stands at first with 1 out. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Keegan Thompson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here it comes. Adames, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2.
That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris up and loosening in the pen. The 1-1. Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
First pitch
Three
strike
balls,
from the
1
pitcher,
strike.
but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's
a
ball
ball.
4.
Take your base.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Thompson goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The pitch. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Tyler Black.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And a pitch. And he swings over the top there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And the pitch. Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. And there's 1 down. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Bowers going back. That's not coming back. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-4.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Christopher Morel. Munoz throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broke.
I heat too much on that one.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
The Brewers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus and pushed through to the finish line.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.